And though it would have been undignified for a man in that culture to pick up his robe and run, he does. Verse 20, it says his father saw him, that younger brother, and felt compassion and ran and embraced him and kissed him. Do you hear what's going on right here? It doesn't indicate that the father, day in and day out, as he's waiting for his son, is sitting in his castle or sitting in his house in a room waiting for his son to come or waiting for the higher service to come and say, hey, your son is home. No. It actually gives the impression that the father, day in and day out, rises, puts on his robe, goes to a window where he can see the horizon. And when the sun rises, he's hoping that his S-O-N son will rise as well. So when it says that the father saw him, it means that on that day, that is unlike any other days, unbeknownst to him, when he rises up and he puts on his robe and he looks out the window and he looks at the sun, he sees two sons. He sees his very flesh and blood coming back to him. And though it would have been undignified for a man in that culture to pick up his robe and run, he does. And though the Palestinians rarely ate meat, in that culture, he brings out the fattened calf. And he has compassion on his son's condition. His son is hungry. And you can tell it in his body. His belly is incaved. His cheeks are sallow. His teeth are probably yellow. His nails are overgrown, and he doesn't have on feet. He doesn't have on shoes. Bring the best robe, the robe that's usually reserved for the guest of honor. More than likely, it's the father's robe, and put it on him. Bring the sandals, because when in that culture, when you're walking around barefoot, it's a sign of a slave. But when you've got sandals on, it's the sign of freedom. Bring my ring and put it on his finger. It symbolizes the authority of my house, the ownership that I have, the royalty that I have. And clothe this boy, because though he was lost, he's found. And church, that is what the Father does for you. How good is it to know that when Christ looks at you, he does not frown, but smile. When the Father looks on you, he doesn't have dismay, but has pleasure. He delights in you.